goodness. Excuse me. Well, that hurt. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am MG Kaler, or Mariah Donahue, whatever username you know me by on the internet. Hi! It's been a moment, at least face to face. All of my projects are all scattered all over my desk right now, but I wanted to show you what I have been making with using only my stash. This is part of the no buy challenge, and I've been meaning to make a video, but so this is the big crochet project. There's dog fur everywhere that I am making. This is for my second daughter because she's chose the colors out of my stash. But this is her blanket so far. I really like it. It's turning out really well. And it is almost done. This was the halfway point, so I am just replicating the pattern but in reverse. And I am currently at this portion of the pattern. So all that will be left is doing the white and variegated yarn. So there is that. And this is using just some acrylic yarn that I have in my stash. And then I'll figure out what else I'm going to be doing with the other yarn later. But for now, this is the current crochet project that I am working on, and I'm excited for it. I started this in December. It's a little wrinkly. I have to iron it, but I started this in December when I was trying to de-stash. But by the time I was finished stitching it together and I was going to start putting it on, because it fit me in November and December. I was too big around the belly from the bebe to put it on, so I am going to wait until after the pregnancy to properly fit this and to get the rivets in, because I wanted to make sure that the straps fit where they appropriately on the bust portion. But everything fits great when I am not pregnant, so I'm excited for this. And this was using some thrifted IKEA kids bed sheets set. I really like the woodland animals, and I think it's going to look great with some dark green ribbon and some finger loop cordage that I am trying to make myself. And it will work for both my dark cottage core and my normal cottage core dresses. So there is that. This is using some, there's projects in here. This giant bag is a fat quarter bag, and I hand stitched it. It's very scrappy and I love it. The inside is also hand stitched using just some cotton fabric that I had on hand, and I did a simple running stitch to hold it together for the lining, and some elastic that I had in my stash from some bed sheets, I believe it was, that I stripped it from. But it is a fat quarter bag. It is massive, and I think I'm going to be using this for picnics or other sewing projects later on. I'm not sure, but it's big. Usually people put their quilt tops in this to take to the long armor, but I don't quilt yet, so it's just a giant project bag using what I had. This was inspired by a scene in my novel that I'm writing. It is a head covering It's gathered in the back, and it's supposed to be where you can stuff your hair into it, and it holds the hair in this little poofy gathered bit, and this ties it on securely. I really like it. I do wear this like normally when I'm cleaning, just to keep the curls from getting too gross, or waves. It's a mix. Too gross while I'm cleaning, but it works. I like it. I want to remake this so I can actually have a tutorial for people who want to cosplay as some of my characters. If I get this book published, I want to at least show how they make it in the novel. So there is a head covering that I made. This was something I made with some tan acrylic yarn that I had stashed. It is super cute and it works, but I think I'm gonna try finding another pattern because it seems like it's more of a kid size than an adult size. But it works, I like it, and it matches some of my clothes very well. But it is springtime in Southern California. It is rainy-ish today. Well, it was. So it's not really gray weather. Here is some cotton that I saved for my dog because he decided that he was gonna drag my yarn through the house like a cat. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to unravel that mess. There is more scrap cotton here. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing this, but this is cotton yarn. I did make a face scrubby with it to test out this pattern, as well as this is all the same brand of yarn, and cotton washcloth. I really like the texture and the softness. So these are going to my bathroom to be used for makeup and stuff. But the plan for this scrap yarn was to make a shirt. It's supposed to look like this, and it's using granny squares, and I wanted to use the leftover yarn from my mom's projects, but I don't have enough at all to finish it. So this might be a wait until later when I am actually buying more yarn. I have other projects that are downstairs that I will show you, but so far this is what I've made. I can't make as much as I want to just because I have 4 other kids and I'm a stay-at-home mom and I homeschool, so trying to find time to finish projects is hard. But I am slowly working through my stash, and I am excited to show you the next projects. Sorry, don't mind the mess. I am trying to organize things in base housing, and you know, we have limited space. So here's the bodice portion of the house dress from the 40s that I found. I'll show you the pattern. I've tried marking everything that I need. I tried marking some of it with thread, so my fabric pencil didn't rub off. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the skirt portion here, and mark things with thread so I can gather them appropriately. But I'm hoping to get this done this weekend so I have a cotton house dress. So I'm not going to finish the sleeves like they want me to. I want to keep it the pinafore tank top style here. So I'm going to finish the collar and the sleeves with some bias tape, because I think that would look really cute, and I'm going to do a contrasting blue. So it's still going to be blue, it's just going to be a different fabric. And if I'm not mistaken, I bought this fabric off of Amazon like 2 years ago. It's quilting cotton, but it's really soft and thin, and I really like it. So yeah, I can't wait to finish this weekend. And I got this cool mug, this cool cup off of Amazon a month ago because my kids broke my other cup. So this was I bought a replacement for it, and I really like it. It's shiny. Anyways, those are the projects that I have finished and currently working on for my no buy challenge, where I am making everything I can make within my ability and within my supplies. I'm excited because I have almost got all of my to-do list that I wanted to do this year completed. There are some other things that I do want to try to make a YouTube video about, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. So we'll see how it is. There is a small announcement for my channel. I am going to be spending the next 2 videos talking about some important life updates that talk about my books and the direction of my books, as well as personal spiritual growth. So just a heads up, if you're not into that type of content, you don't have to watch. I'm just letting you know that on top of me trying to get my finances together as a stay-at-home mom, trying to get all of my sewing projects done, I am still a writer. I do use this channel just to document everything that goes on in my life. I don't have a niche. I think niche YouTubes are great, but I don't have one. I'm a writer. I do hobbies like crochet and sewing, and I work through my finances like any stay-at-home mom would, and I want to show all of that. If you are not comfortable with talking about religion or certain emotional topics like abuse or this, you don't have to watch the next couple of videos. You will see it's going to be labeled story time or testimony, whatever I have on that, but I need to share these topics with you, and I do hope you'll stick around for them. If not, wait a couple of videos and I'll go back to doing some sewing videos as well as finance videos. I just want to thank you for visiting the Wizard's Cottage. I am so grateful that I have adventurers like you joining me. Until next time.